My name is Fraser Littler, and I actually had two roles in this series. So, number one, I was production designer for this series, so I was helping to handle the props and lay them out within the set in order to create this dark, this very brutal reality for these characters in the world that they are inhabiting. And so I was working with what I was doing a couple of drawings of like interior locations just so I could see like exactly how this might look when we see it on screen. I was helping to give ideas about the color scheme and also just sort of trying to add like little details with the props to foreshadow some later story details that would come later on. My other role was I was the assistant trainee detective Steve Randall, and yeah, I think that's how I would put his character. He's he's not very experienced, but he's training with Harrison Reed and Duncan Trudeau, and he's got an awful lot to learn. I mean, he's a bit weird, kind of like myself. But he has a lot of history has happened in his past. I mean, yeah, he has an awful lot of shit that has happened to him involving one of his family and that kind of thing.
That's fun.
Oh, that's got to be episode 2 because I mean that's the one I was preparing for the most. I mean that one that scene I did involving the confrontation with Taylor Jackson. I mean that I had so much bloody fun with that. That was really really good. I was looking forward to playing that with Lee. We've been looking forward to doing that for such a bloody long time. I mean, we had great fun doing that. I mean, and that's probably something we could have prepared for since West Thames. I mean, I think it would. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Like I think that my least favorite episode.
If you have one, only if you have one. If you don't have one, then that's fine.
I mean, for me, I wouldn't say that I've actually really thought that through massively. I think that. I mean, obviously, I mean, the series for one reason or another, took quite a long time to come to fruition and to get everything filmed for logistical reasons, and obviously we had to be patient, and there were some days where things felt a bit slow, but we got there in the end. So for me it's all about the experience of film set, TV set life.
Mm-hmm.
Even on something that's made for no budget. It's I think it was challenging, a lot of days, but we worked really well to get it done. I wouldn't say that I actually have a least favourite episodes, to be honest with you.
That's nice. That's nice.
I think I probably already said at least one of them. The confrontation that we had, that was That was really, really good. But there were a couple of really interesting karaoke scenes that we did. It was one time where we were in the living room together, doing one of the karaoke scenes where we all suddenly started singing. Oh God, what was it? It was Queen. It was We Will Rock You, wasn't it? Oh no, sorry, it was Bohemian Rhapsody. My bad. And then I think we were also doing Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I just remember thinking, I'm I'm a really shit singer. Like my singing voice is terrible. But yeah, I had a great time nonetheless. Nonetheless, sorry, less. I don't know what that means.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You're fine phrases.
Yeah.
It's nevertheless.
Yeah.
That's all good there, mate.
Tongue problems. But yeah, I think that was probably my favourite experience doing this whole thing.
We got to sing that. We need to get it up on your phone.
Against his
Do you
head.
want to put it up on your phone?
What the song?
We need to get this plugged in as well.
Life has just begun.
Now I gotta throw it all away. Mama, mama,
Right.
I
Mama,
didn't mean to cry. If I was back
Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. Little dark is it's getting dark just the same. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door.
wow, yeah.
Knocking on heaven's door. Hey,
Wow,
hey,
wow,
hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
babe. Knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I had all the freedom in the world. I mean, I think, I've sort of, with this character, some of the stuff that I've said about him, obviously he's kind of like a very small character. And so I was literally asked to play this character like the day before we were actually filming this. So initially this character is going to be like a side character, but the way in which I sort of wanted to work it was to sort of think, okay, what else can I actually add to this character? How can I make this character feel more three-dimensional? So that's kind of like when we were doing the confrontation scene, myself and Lee, I sort of imagined it like as if this detective character has got some sort of really bad grudge against Taylor Jackson, because I was then told that this character was then going to be around for the next series, so I kind of wanted to sort of add some layers to potentially foreshadow any other elements that might be coming in the second series, so we might be able to incorporate it into the script. I just wanted to give as much life into this character as possible, but yet also be aware of the fact that he's like years behind the other two detectives in terms of experience, and so although there is some stuff that he knows that they don't know, he's still learning. He's still got an awful lot of knowledge to pick up from the two of them. I got involved, to be honest, quite a long time ago because I knew. So I first met Lee Griffiths and Zany when they started at West Thames College back in September 2019, and it was my second year at West Thames. I'd started the year beforehand on the level 3 year 2 course. They'd come in on the HNC HND course, and so from that point on, we met. We produced a lot of just tiny little short films together, which was a lot of fun. And you know, we had even like during the COVID times in our final year, where you know we spent a couple of months not in West Thames due to lockdowns. We still had a lot of fun whilst we were working together to create as many forms of art as we could do. And so, you know, then obviously, you know, we went our own separate ways after that. Me and Lee both went to Met Film, UWL, but went to different parts of each. Zany went off to do her own thing. But we still kept in touch with each other. We still saw each other around the campuses every now and then. And then after doing a music video together, which I was the art assistant for, Lee contacted me to ask me if I wanted to do some production designing work for this YouTube series that he was doing. And I said, yeah, absolutely. I've got all summer completely free. So that's how we got in contact, and I'd watched some of Lee's other work, doing BFF, which was a series that he and Zany had written together, and Joe had been involved in that, and so they were all collaborating with that project together, and so you know. I knew what his work was like, and I was very impressed. So I was really excited to come and work for him again. I'll have to wait and see when the script comes out. But you know, I reckon there's gonna be a lot of shit that goes down with him. I reckon that you know, we might see a little bit more of a dark past with this character that was hinted at a couple of times in this series. I mean, for the most part, like he's just sort of the person that gives the information, gives various bits of information to the detectives. He's like the research kind of person as well as the trainee. He just goes out there, grabs little bits and bobs of detail, and just says to the detectives, "Hey, here you go. This is what we know so far about the murders." And so it may be that that there's something more suspicious going on with him, given the fact that he knows a lot more about the murders than they do. That there's something else that we don't know about him, which would be very fun and interesting to explore in the second season.
That's right, I'm not. And now I'm rolling. Now you can say hello.
Hello.
There we go. I love you, Fraser. I think you're brilliant.
Thank you. I really like you too.
Good. I'm glad. You better.
Oh yeah, of course. We worked together for
Someone's got
many
it.
years.
4 fucking years. You know.
4 years, my friend.
Yeah,
4
exactly.
years.
4 years since
4 years.
October 2019.
2019. That's very true.
Yeah.
And I won't have it any other way, my friend.